welcome to When Wrestlers Act. I am called John Cronshaw, and I'm joined once again by Colin. How are you, Colin?
Fair to middling, thank you, John.
Fair to middling. Yes. I'm great.
Good. Why are you so great?
I went to a spa day today. That was pretty
I'm going
cool.
to one of those on Thursday.
Yeah, so we did a tour of local spas. I got some Pringles on offer. Got some like a 4-pack of Twixes for £1. So yeah, it was good.
How long have you been writing that for?
I just came up with them. I'm a pillar of wit. What can I say? Yeah, so no, it was good. Yeah, did a spa day, and yeah, that was good. Feel very chill there, very relaxed.
Very chill.
Yeah, I got to sit in a room that was warm, and then there was a room that was warm. There was a room that was hot, and then there was a room that was steamy and hot.
You sure this wasn't just your bathroom with your
may
wife
as well have been.
and operating the thermostat?
Right, so we just watched Glow, Series 1, Episode 7. So it starts off, and you've got a list up of the matches for the very first show. Sam and Dash. Is it Dash? Yeah, it's Dash. They're having a production meeting, and Sam tells Dash that they need more people, like a referee, an announcer, cameraman.
And camera as well.
Yeah, camera needs replacing. Because if you recall, Justine, the little goth one, is about 12. She stole the camera in a previous episode and ran away forever, never to return.
Yeah, she was good in this episode.
Yeah.
Oh, spoiler.
Damn it.
Oh, well. Let's continue.
Yeah. Dash, he's worried about the money. Obviously, he's got no money. Mum's cut him off. Doesn't mention that to Sam. So Sam gives a bit of a shout across to the women and goes he wants his camera back, otherwise he'll fire people. And even if he does get his camera back, he's going to fire people. So
that'll get it back.
Yeah. Debbie and Ruth trained for their match.
Badly.
Like, they can hardly do the basics, and they want to do a flashy match. Say they don't just want to do lockups and arm drags or whatever. They want to do something with a bit of flash, a bit of pizzazz.
Yeah, so they go to Carlito and Brodus Clay for training.
Yeah, and he taught them how to eat an apple.
Yes, and how to jump off a rope and do a medium crossbody. They did a training montage, and it's possibly the longest one I've ever seen. I thought the entire episode was going to be a montage. It must be about 3-4 minutes, something like that. And I thought it's got to be one of those episodes of Glow where they don't do anything. But then they did stuff, so it all got a bit better.
It did feel like that to start. It felt like this is going to be a bit of a filler episode. So Ruth is concerned about a costume, and then Cherry's husband is the referee, so that's all sorted, easy. And then Debbie says that she wants to be a high flyer. She literally wants the audience to shit their pants, is what she said.
Literally.
So that's good. And then there's a bit in the back with Cherry, and she talks to Kong and says that she thinks that the gimmicks of Junk Chain and Welfare Queen are racist and that they should be empowered. They shouldn't be heels because it's racist. How are they going to do that? I wonder if there'll be a way of empowering them. They want to do empowering stuff, don't they?
There's got to be a way of empowering black people.
I don't think that's for two white dudes on a podcast to discuss or talk about without getting cancelled from everything that ever existed. So let's move on. For the social justice warriors come at us with their burning crosses and no, that's the same thing.
I'm looking forward to getting that on Twitter. Might finally get shut down.
So Debbie doing this training stuff, she's nervous about the top rope, isn't she? Oh, doesn't want to do it. A bit scared.
It's 4 feet off the ground.
Yeah, Sam's nervous too. Dash is nervous as well because no costumes. So everyone's nervous at this point. Didn't know if you knew that.
Yes, that was a central theme of the episode, nerves.
But it's okay, because Nash has made a video. and Sam's very excited because he thinks it's some sort of pornography. I suppose for some people it might be some kind of weird fetish of people who like bad rap, which she refers to as speak singing.
See, any lingering inclination I had to Kate Nash sort of died here because she reminded me of Louis Theroux in that episode where he does gangster rap
with his red wine.
You got to take this cheese. It's all I need.
Yeah, my money don't. What is it? Jingle jingle, it folds. Yes, I remember. What I found funny about this is just to rewind a few years to when Kate Nash was a popular singer, well, maybe a speak singer, pop star in this country. And she was doing this. It was meant to be really bad, but to me, it sounded exactly the same as the stuff she was doing for her pop career.
Yeah, she did vaguely sing. She just tried to be like Lily Allen.
And it was exactly the same as this.
Yeah, not good.
There was no difference whatsoever. Sounds like, oh, that's great. And it is really bad, the rap, unless you've got different opinions. Don't want to put words in your mouth.
No, I'd prefer if you didn't.
Okay. So you agree, is what I'm saying. Or at least trying to.
That's the central theme of things,
think-
is that I agree with you.
Good. I'm glad we're on the
I
same
mean, I
page.
can create a PowerPoint and visually describe it if you'd like, for seeing as you can't see it on a podcast.
She says she found the video camera in her locker. Whoa. And so we go to the place where they're going to be doing the match. And Sam brings a karaoke machine for the sound, a Casio keyboard for the music, and he asks, can anyone actually play? And Sheila says, I can. She can play keyboard.
Can I just say, the keyboard stuff in this episode I thought was absolute genius, because she seems to know one track and she keeps playing it for every single thing. And I thought that was amazing.
Yeah. Apparently it's a theme from Exodus.
Is it? I don't know what it is, but I loved it.
Sam gives like a really crap pep talk.
Yeah.
We then get the thing of Justine. She basically goes, oh, yeah, she's the one who took your camera. Oh, aren't you going to fire her? Blah, blah, blah. And Nash says that it was in a locker and obviously tried to frame her. But, should be kind because Sam's kind and lovely. So then that seems
Because
fine.
she has
It's
a crush.
all resolved. We'll get to the audience. It's a crap audience. There's about 20 people there. It's like watching a WWE house show in 2020, because that's the year now, apparently.
I noted in the audience the presence of goths, and there was one goth who played it perfectly and did all the stiff movements that goth people do, and I just couldn't take my eyes off him every time I saw him.
Didn't look at the audience.
Yeah. No, he
dropped the ball
he was
there.
great.
Well, this is good. This is why we've got two people watching it, because then you can add insight. I can add mine. Glad you identify that thing with the goth. That's always good.
I mean, he was getting into it, but he was still all stiff and, oh, look at me, I'm a goth, that sort of thing.
Was he too cool for school?
He was extremely cool for school. That's why he was probably kicked out of school and became a goth.
Yeah. Was he like the proper 80s goth with the Robert Smith hair, or did he have like the greasy parting?
If I can be honest, I think he was more of a 90s goth.
Ah,
I think they got their dates of goths wrong.
So were they all there with like trench coats and
Yes.
new rock boots?
Well, I didn't see the boots, but they had trench coats and stuff.
Marilyn Manson t-shirts, that's usually a giveaway.
I didn't see a Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids t-shirt.
Yeah, it's got to be the cool one, before they were famous, that one.
What, for hipsters like me?
Exactly. Oh, Colin, I saw the worst hipster thing ever. This is completely irrelevant to everything apart from the fact you've just used the word hipster. And I think my missus might have sent it to yours. And it's a caravan site in Bristol that is like vintage caravans. And it's a caravan site inside a warehouse. And they've got things like bars with honesty boxes. And the bars are inside gutted old TVs.
Can we move on, please?
You still there?
You can't see this, but it's making me do a sort of cringe face. Can you hear the level of cringe?
Yeah. I can actually. Yeah. It seems to be resonating down the Skype or wherever it is we use nowadays.
Let's turn this round.
So, what are you on about? I gave you a great thing about like the actual caravans are set up inside a warehouse. You are literally having a holiday inside a warehouse.
So you turned it back again.
Yes. Match 1, we get Vicky the Viking, who, according to Sam, is into rape and pillage. Mostly rape, he adds. And then, guess who else is nervous?
Who is nervous?
Machu Picchu. She's nervous.
But she's so lovely.
So she thinks she's having a heart attack. And you've got the beatdown biddies. They're really worried that what they're going to do is going to come across as racism. And they say, what if Bill Cosby finds out? And that just plays.
I caught that as well.
Yeah, so They are the Beatdown Biddies. They are dressed as Ku Klux Klan members. So they've got the ghost look going on, the white sheets. And this is how Cherry and the Welfare Queen, the Awesome Kong, are empowered. And there's actually real heat for this one. So the crowd are bought up and Cherry and Kong win.
This is the point where the crowd actually start to get into it properly.
Yeah, it starts to feel like a real wrestling show.
Yes, the crowd didn't go mild. It actually went wild.
There was loads of chants of, this is awesome, you deserve it, you still got it. And when one of the people who were like famous came down to the ring, there was people on the front row doing like weird slavish bows.
Did they do Fight Forever chants?
They did, and they did holy shit chants as well.
God, I hate wrestling fans.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, I know it sounds harsh, but I watched the AEW the other day with the Jericho Cruise thing, and I think there might have been 2 women on the boat. You know what I mean?
It was a bit of a sausage fest.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, there's a big push at the minute for empowerment of women in wrestling, and the only people who seem to like it are these fat white dudes with neck beards and black t-shirts. It's like, geez.
I think that's a bit of a stereotype. Some of them have got blue t-shirts as well.
You're absolutely right. I'm just doing it for humour, really. Yeah, that is unfair. There were some blue t-shirts, and there were a couple of people whose beards extended over most of their face. So yeah, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. So we get Machu Picchu, and she basically has a panic attack. I think that's what it is. She's not really had a heart attack. She says she's disappointed herself and her family, and she's got this legacy or whatever. And Dash admits to her that his mum cut him off and that the promotion's in jeopardy, which I'm sure will help her anxiety levels. Yeah, he says he spent like $600,000 keeping the women in a hotel and all that stuff.
Yeah, he bought the gym because he didn't want to get bogged down with paperwork.
Yeah, he couldn't be bothered to work out how much it would cost to rent it. That was it. We get Liberty Bell versus Zoya the Destroyer, the Russian menace. And she comes into the ring, Liberty Bell, and she says that her 3 favourite Americans, and I can only remember 2 of them. The first one was Ronald Reagan, and then there was one in the middle, and then there was Jesus Christ. And then we get Zoya, who comes out with her communist stuff, and they have a match. And yay,
it was going
what's
well.
the name? Liberty Bell. Yeah, it's like doing all the moves I learned from
this is awesome
the training montage. Yeah, they do the holy shit chants, and you still got it, and you deserve it, and they do a dive out of one side and then a dive outside the other, and then they do a different dive, and then they do a load of flips, and a flip and a flip and a flip. Sorry, no, that was AEW again. No, this one had lots of, moves and psychology and a story in the ring, so that was good. And then Liberty Bell gets to the top rope.
Middle rope.
And she's about to do... No, she actually gets to the top rope.
She? Okay.
This is the thing. Yes. So when she's at the point, she's on top rope, she's got over her fears. She's gone all this journey, and who should appear in the crowd looking disappointed by her husband? Oh, she is upset. She's embarrassed. She storms off and goes to see him. They have an argument, and he gives her divorce papers. Boom! Take that, Liberty Bell. That'll learn you.
He serves her.
Yeah, and he says that she should be embarrassed for being a wrestler.
Yeah, which is funny because he's the one trying to win her back, but then apparently he's given up that chase. She doesn't return to the ring. It's dying a little bit. Zoya's just getting crowd heat. What should happen here? To get some joy and panache into the crowd. Some singing.
Some panache. Some panache. Yeah.
That was almost intentional.
Yeah, that's
Panache gets in and does some speak singing.
Yeah, it's a bit awkward to start with, but everyone gets into it.
Including the assembled crowd.
Happy ending. Woohoo, kind of.
I think another thing to point out is all along there was this sponsor or something. Was he a network guy? I don't know. But in the audience, and he was getting right into it as well. So it makes me wonder how that might play into the next episode.
You're absolutely right. That might play into something.
The only way to find out is to watch Glow Series 1, Episode 8.
Yeah, we should do that. we should do that.
Or shall we stop here?
So,
Well, it's still quite good.
Oh, well, to be honest, I think it must be series 2 that's really good.
Okay. Now,
So,
this wasn't a bad episode. It just there was a lot of filler in there, but it did quite nicely move the story on at times. And I thought,
yeah, you know what? It had some story bits. Stuff was developed. There was the mini arc of, okay, you had the theme of nervousness going on, and everyone pretty much had something to be nervous about, something different, and they all got over it in their own way. So that was
Yes.
good. And there was what did seem like a really stupid thing by the ditzy Brit Kate Nash, actually was what saved the show. So woohoo for her.
hooray!
We underestimate her charm at our peril, maybe, perhaps.
Who knows? Is that a spoiler?
Nah, I'm just thinking out loud. Yeah, have you watched anything else recently that's fun and exciting?
I watched the entire series of Yes Minister and Yes Prime Minister because I fancy a
Ooh.
bit of British satire, and being a civil servant, it's good to see the battles of the civil service and the British government.
I've been watching a series on Netflix called Ancient Aliens, which is awesome.
Ancient
I
aliens.
love it. It's like a documentary series. You've got these guys who think that aliens built the pyramids and stuff like that. It's so much
They
fun.
did, didn't they?
Well, yeah, if you believe the ancient astronaut theorists.
Yeah.
But I just love the leaps in logic in the program. It's just like, if Jesus could perform miracles, then might he have been an alien? And if he was an alien, might he have built the pyramids as well?
Seems
Yeah.
reasonable. Didn't you watch a film with your son as well?
Oh, yeah. I watched The Wizard, starring
Wit.
Fred Savage. Oh, my God. It was basically a 90-minute advert for Nintendo. Oh, it was terrible. I was hoping there was a wrestler in it. I tried to do a bit of research.
Power Glove, Joe.
Yeah.
Did you ever want to have a go of a
Like it.
Power Glove when you were a nipper?
I did. Yeah. Never did, though. Never did. There was that other one as well, wasn't there? That was like a hovering hands one.
Yeah. I read up a bit about the Power Glove after you said that you've been watching it. And the equivalent price would be $159.
Wow.
Yeah. And in a few weeks,
Seems
that's
worth
going to
it.
be like 159 quid.
Yeah.
At the exchange rate, the way it's going.
Is it going bad?
Probably. I don't know. I'm just being political now.
All right. I hope it does, because most
Why
of
you
my money's coming
speculating?
from America at the minute. So
Fair enough.
we'll be back next time, and we will be. Is it the last episode? Is it?
No, I think there's two
right?
more. There's 30 episodes of Glow, so I think there's 10 per series.
Okay, so there's 10.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
You
All right.
just take some
Until next
helium
time.
at that point.
Yes.
That's impressive.
Cheerio.
Bye.